When Cha Eunwoo's name was mentioned, the public immediately remembered the figure of a K-pop star, an actor who had extraordinary charisma. His near-perfect visuals earned him the nickname Face Genius in South Korea, while his gentle, soulful acting made him one of the most beloved young actors. But recently, his name again became a hot topic of conversation after being caught on camera by a number of fans and media at an international airport. Not because of a drama project or a recent advertising shoot, but because he is still seen wearing military pants despite being in a civilian crowd. The shocking appearance instantly made the virtual world tremble. Many fans wondered if Cha Eunwoo was indeed on leave from his mandatory military service, or if there was another agenda that made him suddenly appear at the airport with military attributes so clearly visible. Inevitably, this event also invited a big stir, not only among ASTRO's loyal fans, but also the wider public who followed the development of the Korean Idol's military. This moment began when some fans who happened to be at Incheon Airport reported seeing a tall figure with a very familiar aura. They initially hesitate because the clothes worn are not the usual clothes of a celebrity who is usually neat and fashionable. The figure is wearing a simple black hoodie, a mask, and a striped green military pants that are clearly part of the official uniform. As soon as they get closer, they are convinced that the man is Cha Eunwoo, a member of ASTRO and a top actor who has just served in the army. Photos and videos of the fans were immediately spread widely on social media platforms, especially Twitter, Instagram, to Korean online community forums such as the Koo and Pan. The hashtag Cha Eunwoo quickly became a trending topic, with thousands of comments talking about why he was able to appear in public in military pants, whether he was taking a short leave of absence, or maybe there were official duties that required him to travel outside the barracks in South Korea. Conscription is a very serious obligation for every man aged 18 to 28 years. Idols and actors are no exception, despite their busy career schedules. Every moment when they appear outside the barracks is always of great concern. Similarly, Eunwoo, who has been known to take great care of his image and rarely causes controversy. Therefore, his appearance at the airport in military trousers seemed to be a rare event full of mystery. The fans suspect that Eunwoo is getting a special leave. In Korean military rules, soldiers are usually given the right to leave after serving a certain number of months, whether it's regular leave, family leave, or medical leave. If it is true that Eunwoo is on leave, then showing up at the airport could mean that he is about to take advantage of his time off to travel, perhaps to see family or take a short trip abroad. However, not a few also speculated that he was not on personal leave, but was undergoing official duties from his military unit. The uproar intensified when some witnesses said that Eunwoo appeared to be in a hurry, walking at a fast pace and trying to avoid the cameras. Despite wearing a mask, his sharp eyes and towering posture made him difficult not to recognize. Some airport staff were seen accompanying her, although there was no strict escort as usual when celebrities travel for official schedules. That adds a big question mark for fans. Fan comments were scattered in cyberspace. Someone wrote, "Did Eunwoo just come out of the barracks? Why are you still wearing military pants?" Asterisk others commented, asterisk. Maybe he was on leave, but did not have time to change his pants. It just makes it look cool and natural. Asterisk not a few were worried, afraid that there would be a security risk for the actor who appeared in military clothes in public spaces. On the other hand, there are also fans who actually feel touched to see Eunwoo's simple appearance. So far, they are used to seeing her in luxurious suits or stylish casual clothes in magazine photo shoots. But this time, Eunwoo appeared as he was, as if to remind everyone that behind the stage, he was still an ordinary Korean man who was carrying out his obligations to the country. Speculation after speculation grew, especially about the possibility of Eunwoo taking a leave of absence for family matters. The public still remembers how close he was to his family, especially after the departure of Moonbin, his best friend and colleague at ASTRO. Not a few associate this airport moment with the suspicion that Eunwoo wants to take advantage of the leave period to visit memorable places, or just calm down for a moment outside the disciplined military environment. The Fantajo agency, which houses ASTRO, has not yet given an official statement regarding this event. The lack of clarification makes speculation even wilder. Some fans hoped that the agency would immediately calm the public down with a brief explanation, while others felt it was better to leave it a mystery so that Eunwoo could enjoy his time in peace. Nonetheless, one thing that is certain is how Cha Eunwoo's figure still managed to grab the public's attention even in a very simple moment. His presence at the airport in military pants not only sparked curiosity, but also confirmed his status as one of the biggest stars of his generation. No professional camera, no fancy lighting, but with just one brief appearance, he was able to shake the virtual universe. This phenomenon also shows another side of the dynamic between Korean celebrities and conscripts. Fans are used to waiting for their idols to return from the barracks, and every little appearance outside becomes a special moment. In Eunwoo's case, the military pants that were still attached to his body seemed to be a symbol that he was undergoing the same period of service as other Korean men. This causes a sense of pride among fans because their idols not only shine on the entertainment stage, but also carry out state obligations with full responsibility. Along with the viral photos, public discussion also expanded. There are those who talk about Eunwoo's style that still looks charming, even though he only wears a hoodie and military pants. Others compared her to other idols who were captured on camera during her time in the military, highlighting how Eunwoo managed to maintain her star aura even in the simplest of circumstances. Quite often, the opinion also arises that this moment will be a wonderful memory for fans. Those who happened to be at the airport that day could see for themselves the figure of their idol in real conditions, away from the glitter of the stage and professional cameras. For many, the experience is like a rare gift that cannot be replaced by anything. More and more, the discussion about this incident continues. Korean media began to report it with various points of view. Some emphasized the mysterious side of why Eunwoo could be at the airport in military pants. Others raised the humanist side that an idol as big as him remains subject to state rules. Meanwhile, the international fan community was no less excited. They flooded the timeline with photos, videos, and comments full of love, even making them memes and fan art. Despite the various speculations, one thing that was clear was how Cha Eunwoo's presence always brought warmth as well as uproar. Even with just a pair of military pants, he managed to make the world talk. Fans are now waiting for official clarification, but behind all the question marks, they also hope that Eunwoo can enjoy his military service well, be healthy, and return with renewed vigor to continue his career in the entertainment world. This phenomenon ultimately confirms that Cha Eunwoo is not only an idol and actor, but also a Korean pop culture icon who is able to unite the emotions of many people through simple things. He may have only appeared briefly at the airport, but that was enough to prove how much of a magnet Cha Eunwoo was. The phenomenon of Cha Eunwoo's appearance at the airport in military pants is not just an issue of dress style. For his fans, this moment became a symbol of a transition, from the glamorous life of an idol to the discipline of military life, and vice versa, from a world full of rules back to the world of entertainment full of light. Not surprisingly, every little detail is the subject of discussion. Even the crease pattern of the pants worn by Eunwoo was analyzed by some netizens, whether it showed real military clothing or just resembled a striped uniform. But the photos circulating are quite clear. They are indeed official military pants that active soldiers wear. The reaction from the international fan community was no less excited. On Twitter, the hashtags #ChaEunwoo, #ASTRO, and #EunwooInMilitary immediately flooded trending in various countries, including Indonesia, the Philippines, Japan, the United States, to Brazil. Overseas fans who are not familiar with the details of the Korean military's draft rules are debating, some asking whether it is permissible for a soldier to leave the barracks while still wearing military pants. Others were quick to explain that it could happen, especially if a soldier was in a hurry to take advantage of time off, or when they went on a short official trip before they had time to change clothes.